Thank you so much for coming. We're going to just kick it off with a choir performance.
So today we're going to be singing a song called Hope Lingers On. Hope Lingers On is a powerful and uplifting song by Lisa Schneckenberger, arranged by Andrea Ramsey. Rooted in themes of resilience, justice, and unity, the song serves as a reminder that even in times of hardship, hope stands. Hope Lingers On calls us to stand together, to persevere, and to believe in a better future.
Let's give that choir another round of applause. So I am State Senator Scott Martin. I represent in Lancaster and Berks County. I'm also the Senate Appropriations Chairman, and it's really an honor to be here today to celebrate School Choice Week here in Pennsylvania. This moment not only is a celebration of the progress that has been made in empowering families and opportunities for kids, but it also is a marker in the ground that here today we start a new session in the legislature. There's new people who have come to represent their communities, and it presents new opportunities for us to be able to talk about what school choice means to families, to children, to their future, and to what's in the best interest of kids. Is that something you all can get behind? Every child that stands behind me has a story. Every child that stands behind me has a family that decided that there was something for their child that was in their best interest and why they made the choice they did. You see, this is about them. We get one shot at this to get this right. And I think at everyone standing here, everyone behind me on this stage knows, is that our children in this world are not one size fits all. Our children in Pennsylvania all did not come from the same experience. Some of them may have certain ways of learning. Some of them, and God bless her, it broke my heart, I think a year or two ago, a young lady standing at the very back during school choice week who had her face blackened and blued as she was assaulted at her original school, and her parents wanted to take her somewhere that made her feel safe. There's a million different reasons, but here is what we know. The kids standing behind me, and for all those that exercise that choice across Pennsylvania, they had active parents who had a concern. They had parents that said, I want to do something better for them or to give them a better opportunity. And there's no one that should ever stand in the way of a family making that kind of decision. Because again, we only get to get it right the first time. So I want to thank all the young people who came up here today, not only to show their faces, but to share their voices. I want to thank all the parents who not only believed in this to make that decision for their own children, but are standing in the halls of the people's house to share that message, to create opportunities for the future, for others. Because as we all know, and as everyone may appreciate the opportunity that they have, there's many, many kids that we are fighting for every year to give opportunity to. And there's forces at play that want to take away those opportunities, who want to say, no, we want to tell you what's in the best interest of your child. Just know that there's plenty of folks up here who are fighting that battle on your behalf. But to motivate you as we kick off School Choice Week is to take that message, tell your story, keep pushing that envelope, because we will continue this fight until every parent in Pennsylvania can make the best decision for the future of their children. God bless you all, and I look forward to seeing you down the road. Go get it done.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Peck. I'm the founder and the principal of the Samuel School, located in New Cumberland. I worked in the Harrisburg School District for 14 years, and after being in there year one, I said, God, there has to be more than this for the students. So the Lord started to give me dreams, which led to opening our school 14 years ago. I have something here I want to show you. You know what this is? This is the school choice football. You guys see that? Here's the good news. It's not on the 50-yard line. It's not on the 20-yard line. It's not on the 1-yard line. It's like inches. We're just inches from it crossing over. And us adults, we're like the lineman. We're standing up front. We're providing defense. And guess who's going to break through? It's these people right behind us. They're the ones that are going to benefit from us doing our part, right? So children deserve choice. Choice is a sign of liberty. America is the land of liberty. Last thing I want to say, I'm wearing a purple tie today. Republicans sometimes wear red ties. Democrats sometimes wear blue ties. You know what purple stands for? Purple stands for royalty. And when you have red and blue that come together, what comes out of that effort is royalty, and that's what our children need. May God bless you.
Hi, my name is Naomi Brooks, and I attend the Samuel School run by Mr. Peck over there. School choice has affected me so much through my life. It's made such an impact. I moved around a lot growing up, and to make that possible, I was homeschooled. Homeschooling was an option for me at the time because it fostered the environment where I could grow immensely in the things that I was good at and passionate about, such as writing and reading. Because of that, my English stats, not to brag, were off the charts. But at some point, I outgrew my house, I outgrew my four walls, and I went straight into public schools and immediately felt held back. I was miles ahead of my peers in classes like English and history, and I wasn't getting intellectually challenged in any way. So we went a different route. I tried a private school, and they met me exactly where I was at. I was allowed to take dual enrollment classes for places that high school wasn't giving me what I needed. It wasn't giving me enough. I was given a tight-knit group of people that I could genuinely connect with. My school began to feel like a family. My teachers and headmaster were able to take an active role in my education using the personalized relationship that we had already fostered to help me make the best decisions for myself, my future, and my education.
Good morning. My name is Daniel Breen. I'm the superintendent for the Catholic schools in the Diocese of Harrisburg. We have 33 schools and a little under 10,000 students, and we have students from 4 schools here today, from Bishop McDevitt, St. Teresa, St. Catherine Labouré, and from Trinity High School. Thanks to all of you for the effort and your teachers for getting here today, too. Since the 1800s, Harrisburg Catholic schools have educated thousands of young people with an education based in morality, academic excellence, and in service to others. Our students go on to be leaders in their communities, to lead civic-minded lives, and sometimes even serve right here in the Pennsylvania legislature. Parents know their children best, and they have a God-given right to decide what education is best for them as well. We have the room in our Catholic schools to serve hundreds more students, and we believe that we have the track record to show that we add value to families' lives, to students' lives. 99% of the students who will go to our high schools will graduate from them, and 90% of those will go to college. We could accomplish more for the Commonwealth if parents truly had the right to choose the education that's best for their children. It's my pleasure now to introduce one of our Trinity High School students.
Good morning. My name is Natalia Herkelroth, and I am a senior at Trinity High School in Camp Hill. Since my freshman year, I've been a proud member of the Trinity community, and the past 4 years have been nothing short of transformative. Trinity has given me the tools to excel academically, the opportunities to grow personally, and the unwavering support of incredible faculty, staff, and peers. Next year, I plan to attend college to study secondary English education, a dream inspired by the remarkable teachers I've had at Trinity. I'm deeply grateful to my parents for choosing a Trinity education for me. It has shaped me into someone who not only strives for academic success, but also values service and community. I believe all parents should have the ability to choose the best school for their children, regardless of financial circumstances. Catholic schools, like Trinity, provide an education rooted in values, academic excellence, and service to others, where all students are challenged to strive for the highest good. Over 50% of Trinity families receive financial assistance through EITC contributions. This funding has had broad, bipartisan support from lawmakers in the past, and on behalf of the families it helps, I want to sincerely thank them for continuing to prioritize this program. EITC funding makes a Trinity education possible for so many students like me, and its impact cannot be overstated. Thank you.
Were you going to say a few words? No, I need to skip in for a second. So, as organizer for the event, I'm going to take a little bit of liberty and interject my comments earlier than the schedule, but I'm sorry. But I have to say that I am so impressed with everyone that's come here. My journey as a parent started out years ago. I'm mom to 6 girls. And I realized that there was a need for parent voice, parent community, and support. As we see our children struggling, we need to have those options. We need to have that out. We need to have availability. We need to be able to navigate. And I am so proud in Pennsylvania that we do have the choice that exists for us today. But I'm even more proud that we had these amazing students, all of you. Give them a hand, all of you. so proud for the support and these students coming out to show their faces. This is an intimidating place. Speaking in front of these adults and in front of the cameras can be scary, but they feel so strongly about the mission. They feel so strongly about their experiences that they want to share that with you. It's very personal, it's very private, and we should all feel very privileged to be a part of that. So with that, I'm going to leave it to Representative Joe Dorsey to say a few words. Thank you all so much for coming today.
Thank you very much, Sharon. It's an honor to say a few words in commemoration of National School Choice Week, and we celebrate that across the land today, but especially here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We gather not just to celebrate the progress we've made toward education freedom, but the movement itself. The movement has brought me new friends and unforgettable stories and testimonies, but more than anything, a drive and a newfound commitment to fight for options for kids and families. You'll never find me showing preference to a system over a child. I can't think of a more impersonal effort than advocating for a system over the very children the system is supposed to support. I advocate for kids, families, students, and their educational dreams, never a system that fails to serve many of its protégés. We've made great strides across the country with educational choice over the past few years, and the results have been wonderful. It's now Pennsylvania's turn to elevate the child and the family above the partisanship, the myths, the deceitful lobbying, and a system that continues to fail many kids. So, on this National School Choice Week, let's make Pennsylvania the next state to allow its K-12 students the unbridled freedom to excel. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Stephen Jakonski. I'm the proud division head for the Center for Performing and Fine Arts at the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. I'm very proud of the choir that we brought today, who sang to open these proceedings. And at the end, you will see our dancers performing the National School Choice Week dance. And I would like to now introduce junior at Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School, Josephine Hughes.
Hello, everyone. As Dr. D said, my name is Jo Hughes, and I have had the honor and privilege of attending School of Choice Center for Performing and Fine Arts at the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. My school has given me endless opportunities to live a life I otherwise never could live if I attended a brick-and-mortar public school. To name a few accomplishments that PALCS has helped me make possible include countless collegiate credits I've earned, paid for by my school, as well as 10+ hours of weekly performing arts training in a free and accessible way, where I have learned to sing and act, but I've also learned life skills that I will hold with me forever. In the past 6 years of attending CPFA, I've had teachers who know me for more than just a student, but as a person. My teachers and administrators care about my well-being, and they are kind people that I would trust with my life. I've been lucky to have such teachers that I can look up to as an aspiring artist and growing teenager. Before I found CPFA, when I was still enrolled in my local school, every morning I would find a reason to be absent. I would have the newest tummy ache or some sort of cold, anything not to be trapped in the cinder block walls of my old school. But now, I look forward to walking into the art-filled, colorful, inspirational walls of the school that I can proudly call my second home. I could stand here and share a sob story about how terrible other schools are, but I'd rather share the light that the Center for Performing and Fine Arts has brought into my life. I first walked into CPFA as a scared 11-year-old with passion and hunger for knowledge. I was immediately met with fellow creatives who accepted me for who I was, and a sense of belonging radiated from every student as they left the building on that first day of school all those years ago. My school of choice has allowed me to spend my days with peers who are focused on the common goal of high-level art. Our school has allowed the students to create an environment where we all have voices and contribute to our community that we attend 2 days a week. We have events like Bring a Friend to School Day, and I've gotten to work with industry professionals that our school has brought in on a random Tuesday just because, why not? But most importantly, PALCS and CPFA has offered me a premium education catering to my interests. CPFA is a gift. School of Choice is a blessing for all students, faculty, and parents. If tomorrow, School of Choice was no longer, I would have nowhere comparable to go. I want to thank everyone here today, the amazing teachers, and the parents of students who go to School of Choice. Thank you for having me.
I was really hoping that it wasn't me because that was like, it's an impossible act to follow. I'm gonna try to do my very best. Good morning. I'm gonna need you to do way better than that. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Thank you so much. I'm under the impression today that we're gathered here to celebrate. And so for those of you who are new to the school choice movement or who are not aware, I'm gonna give you a few different things that we can get excited about this morning. Firstly, the combined total for the tax credit scholarship programs here in the Commonwealth has exceeded $360 million. So we can get excited about that. And go ahead and clap. That's something we can get excited for. We have some great people on this side of the stairs and to my right that have done some amazing work on those fronts. We've also, in the 2021 and 2022 school year, given out more than 70,000 school choice scholarships. That's something we can clap for as well. Few other things, we're not the only ones. 33 states across the nation have adopted school choice policy, and 12 of those states have adopted fully universal programs, allowing students across all of their counties, across all school districts, to take advantage of the amazing reality that we call school choice. So, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, can we get excited just for what we've accomplished thus far? Now, I hope to be brief. Like I said, my story isn't as impressive and my speaking skills are subpar, so I'll try to be quick before you. I want to tell you briefly about my hero. She stands around 5'6". She has the power to silence a room with just a glare, and her alter ego is often sported with a brown leather purse and cheetah flat shoes. My mom is my hero. That woman doesn't know how to quit, and that's one of the amazing things that I love about her. See, like many of our comic book heroes, she was scorned by her past. She attended her local district school, and she graduated top of her class. And when she got to college, she realized that she was working 2 and 3 times harder than her counterparts. She was underserved. And then she dedicated herself to ensuring that her children would never have to suffer that same reality. So we got a few things straight in the beginning. First of all, she told 2, 3, and an 8-year-old that we don't do second place, and we only do A's and B's. So we got every single academic scholarship available, and we excelled at every sport because that was the only option. But certainly after receiving all different types of academic scholarships and whatever accolades that we could get, the resources of a single mother are not infinite. I'm the youngest of 3 children, so by the time I got to high school and I was going into my sophomore year, she sat me down and said, "There's no money left for you. Like everybody else had the opportunity, they're on to college, they're doing great things, but you're gonna have to take a diverted pathway." And so at that moment, I will be very honest with you, I was all the way cool with quitting. If she's quitting, I'm cool, we're done. If she can't achieve it, nobody can. And even in her moments, in her weakest state, she decided that there's one more last ditch effort, Hail Mary, the opportunity that she was willing to do. And she called everybody she could, she cried 1,000,000 times on the phone, she said, "My baby needs the option. He needs a chance at exceeding in life." So 2 weeks before my tuition was due, I received 2 tax credit scholarships, the EITC and the OSTC tax credit scholarships, and I was able to go back to Bishop McDevitt, the leading premier private high school in Pennsylvania. I know there's a lot of other represented here, but I'm biased. We are, you know. But that allowed me to achieve so much. It changed my life. It lit a fire under me that allowed me to become more than just a stellar student that endured AP classes and sat amongst several history lectures, one of my old history teachers present in the crowd today, and as well as allowed me to become an advocate nationally and in the state. At Bishop McDevitt, we raised $250,000 in just 5 minutes for students because there wasn't enough in the tax credit scholarship program for them to attend the school. We went on to expand the tax credit scholarship multiple times, and we've traveled across the country, and again, we've amounted to all those amazing statistics that I mentioned earlier today. So before I leave you, I want to leave you with a whole bunch of things that we can still get excited for. First and foremost, school choice is one of the largest growing movements across the nation, and parents and families, way before COVID and now, are excited and active and aware that one option isn't enough, not just for their student, but for any student. The second thing is, especially here in the Commonwealth, that sideways and backwards campaign promises are not enough to fulfill or pay the bill that parents have been forced to bear as a result of their students not having a quality education. And the last thing is that we're on the road. Like a gentleman said earlier, the ball's not on the 50-yard line. We're getting ready to score, so I want you to continue on the pathway of school choice. Stay angry, stay active, hold your legislators accountable, go out in your communities and explain to the parents the benefits and the wonders of school choice. Let's get these programs fully filled and robust, and let's make sure that we're having a better day. Thank you all so much for your time. Again, my name is Miles Slade Bowers, and it's been a pleasure.
Miles, your public speaking skills were phenomenal, by the way, so your mom did you well there. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for being here today to celebrate National School Choice Week. We are so excited, and I want to thank all of these students behind me. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work advocating. So again, thank you so much, Sharon, for inviting me to speak today. And I want to give a shout out real quick to Senator Anthony Williams, who's here today. He's a colleague from across the aisle and from across this building, and he's doing a phenomenal job to help move this movement forward. Look, this is a time where we can all come together to celebrate the power of educational freedom and reaffirm our commitment to do everything in our power to give every child access to a high-quality education. As someone who grew up attending Catholic school, I know firsthand how transformative education can be, not just in terms of academics, but in building character, instilling values, and preparing students for a successful future. My experience gave me a foundation I have carried with me throughout my life, and it's a foundation that I want every child to have, regardless of their zip code or family's financial situation. But I also know how challenging it can be for families to be able to afford a private education. I remember the sacrifices that my parents had to make so that they could send me and my two siblings to private Catholic school. For many blue-collar working families like mine, making the choice to send their children to a private or faith-based school involves sacrifices that aren't often viable or visible to others. But it speaks volumes about the commitment parents have to giving their children the best possible start in life. It's a decision rooted in love, hope, and a belief in the transformative power of education. That is what makes school choice so important. It provides families with the ability to make the right decision for their children without having to weigh their dreams against financial barriers. School choice is about recognizing every child is unique. With different strengths, needs, and aspirations, what works for one student may not work for another. And our responsibility as leaders, educators, and advocates is to make sure that no child is left behind simply because they don't fit into this one-size-fits-all model of education. Unfortunately, too many children in Pennsylvania are not being afforded that opportunity. In Philadelphia, less than 36% of third graders are at reading grade level, and less than 28% can do math. Figures that should give all of us pause. These aren't just numbers, though. They represent real children who are being left behind in a system that isn't meeting their needs. We know how critical those early years are for a child's success. But here's the good news. When we empower parents with school choice, we open doors that can lead them to brighter futures for our children. School choice gives families the freedom to find the right educational fit for their child, whether that's a public school, charter school, private school, or homeschooling. It's about ensuring that every child has access to a learning environment where they can thrive. We've already made significant progress, as you heard earlier, We had $250 million added for the scholarships that are helping thousands of families all across Pennsylvania achieve better educational opportunities, and the impact is life-changing. National School Choice Week is a reminder that education should be about empowering families to make the decisions that are best for their children. We've seen the success stories time and again. We've seen children who were once struggling in traditional settings now achieving and learning in an environment that matches their unique needs. We heard from Josephine earlier. What a phenomenal story, and I'm so happy for you and proud of you for all that you've achieved. I know you're going to do great things for this world, so I'm excited to see it. So keep up the great work. Today is about these students, helping them reach their full potential. And I just want to take a quick moment to thank all of the people involved in this movement, our educators, the parents, the advocates who are on the front lines. Please continue the great work that you're doing because your dedication and passion are changing lives. I'm so grateful for all that you do and the support that you've given to students and families all across your communities. You're proving that this is what National School Choice Week is all about. So thank you for your hard work. Every child deserves a chance to succeed, and we're going to help make that happen here in Pennsylvania.
Good morning. My name is State Senator Anthony Harding Williams, and I hail from Philadelphia and Delaware County, the home of the NFL NFC champions, Philadelphia Eagles! Now, I want you to know something. Thus far, this has been tremendous in terms of organizing. To have this many teenagers and to be this quiet is ridiculous. We are in the Capitol to rock the Capitol. Do you think that the governor hears us right now? No. Do you think the state house hears us right now? No. Do you think the state senate hears us right now? No. We are here to change the minds of those who are blocking us. So we're going to repeat the following. We are here. Come on now, seriously. I raised 2 teenage daughters who are louder by themselves. I want to hear it from the back, full throttle, like you're yelling at your friends. We are here. No fear. And we're not going away. We are here. No fear. And we're not going away. We are here. No fear. And we're not going away. We are here. No fear. And we're not going away. So we started here, but I want to understand this energy you have right now. We are carrying it into every legislator's office because what you're going to hear is a bunch of mealy-mouthed nonsense excusing us. And we do have choice, but we don't have complete choice in Pennsylvania. We still have thousands of children trapped in underperforming schools across Pennsylvania in neighborhoods simply because of their zip codes. Choice is not about whether you fund public education or you give options. Choice is the political debate between those who want to hold on to their money and those who don't want to have children educated. That's what this is about. This is not a Democratic thing, not a Republican thing, not a rural, not urban, not suburban thing. This is a political thing. And we are here to organize politically. So parents, for those who live on a block where you're living in a community where children are underserved, you need to tell them they need to become a part of this movement. There are far too many families who don't know what their rights are. They send their child off to a building that they know is dangerous, not heated, doesn't have books, and frankly, some people in that building don't care two hoots about them. That is wrong in America. That is wrong in this country. That is unjust. That is more immoral. And we should not pit public education against choice. I have voted for every tax increase, every funding, every budget increase that this state has asked for public education. Not once have I denied them. But for whatever reason, people continue to write about he's the guy who wants to destroy public education. Be very clear. I am not satisfied with what happens in Philadelphia County for the majority of kids. And that I do want to blow up. And I don't apologize for that. This is a country born out of revolution. This is a country born out of sacrifice, commitment, change. This young woman who stood next to us who talked about artistry is about change. It's about not settling for what is less than. And America is getting their lunch eaten across the global community because they have caught up to us academically. They now are passing us academically because we simply are stuck in educating our children as if we are in the 1950s. That is not acceptable. So I want you to be very clear. We do have some great stories to tell. We have some great students to demonstrate we're succeeding. What we don't have is the complete universe of choice. That means if you want to send your child to the school at the end of the block, which is a public school, please go ahead and do so. But if you want to send your child to a different type of school, homeschool, options, private school, parochial school, that should be the hallmark of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania should be the standard bearer when it comes to liberty, justice, equality, fairness, inclusion for every student possible. That's what we should be standing for. So we're going to say it again. We are here. No fear. And we're not going away. I can't hear you. Let me be very clear. When the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I don't care where you live in Pennsylvania. Listen for my voice because you will hear it, okay? I want you all to be, and there are some students here, I don't want to call them out, but I guarantee there's a student or two that the teacher has said, can you stop talking in class, right? That there are chatterboxes, right? So why are they being quiet here? I don't know that, right? So I'm looking at you directly, the ones in the back who tend to be like, I'm in the back of the room. No, you're not. I want to hear everybody. We are here. No fear. And we're not going away. We are here. No fear. And we are not going away. God bless you.
All right, that's the way to end. That's the way to end it, right? But no, there's more. We have the National School Choice Week dance from the students right here on the dance floor. Legislators, if you would like to join in and get on your boogie shoes, feel free to do so. They will be kind. All right. So thank you, everyone, for coming.
Okay, we're going to close. Is this on? We're going to close with the National School Choice Dance, National School Week Choice Dance, National School Choice Week Dance, and the song is called Ready Now by Golden Blue, and this is the dance ensemble from the Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School Center for Performing and Fine Arts.
to the dance floor. Cha-cha, bachata, merengue, whatever you want, just dance. Yeah, roll the dice, take a chance. Yeah, lady luck looking oh so fly tonight. I'm on my grind tonight. I need a limelight. We on the come up till we hit the highest height. From when I say let's go.